The United States is facing a quiet crisis in self-harm prevention systems. A glaring example of the drastic mismanagement is Texas. Once again,
the way the system works is that every time you call a 988 line, it automatically puts you to the nearest local mental health authority. Unfortunately, right now, we only have about 5 of these compared to a state that has state like Florida, which has 13. And that's forcing a lot of people being transferred out of state, and that's leading to drop calls.
With the return of the Trump Reich and Project 2025, federal funding for these programs will likely dry up entirely. Those in power, these rich, parasitic oligarchs, they don't care about us. They just don't. I mean, it's in the way that health insurance companies deny life-saving care, in the way our uninsured neighbors are treated as disposable, left to die in the waiting room for the crime of being born poor. The federal government will not come to save us. Under the Trump Reich, things will only get worse. If you don't believe me, just watch the stories.
The Trump regime has mandated the closure of all federal diversity offices, ordering that employees in these roles be placed on paid administrative leave by Wednesday evening.
Today, we are supposed to begin seeing the mass deportations across the country.
Donald Trump just revoked the Civil Rights Act of 1965.
We face daunting work, but it's not impossible. It is not impossible. History shows us that when systems fail, communities step up and fill the vacuum. Mutual aid, solidarity, and local action have always been the antidote to the poison of tyranny. That's the fact. Every time we show up for each other, we prove them wrong. The power to build a better world is in our hands, not theirs. Let's take it. Reach out to your friends. Check in on your neighbors. Connect however you can to your online neighbors and your offline ones as well. Do whatever you can, where you can, with what you have. And together, that brick builds the foundation that continues to rise until the roof is on top and the house is built, one by one. But you matter to me, but more broadly, to all of this. You matter.
And now it's time for the throw punch!